Describe a moment you felt very happy.
Now, when you think about a moment you felt very happy, it could be anything: a special event, an accomplishment, or even just a small, simple moment that brought a smile to your face. For me, one of the happiest moments I can remember happened last year. It wasn't some big life changing event, but it was one of those moments that truly made me feel grateful for life. It was a regular Sunday afternoon, and I was spending the day at home with my family. I hadn't been able to spend a lot of time with them recently because of work, so that day was extra special. We decided to have a small family gathering just to relax, eat together, and enjoy each other's company. I remember walking into the living room and seeing everyone there: my parents, my siblings, and even some relatives who had come over. It felt so warm and comforting. We started by having lunch, and the food was absolutely delicious. We all sat around the table talking and laughing. There was something about that moment: the way everyone was smiling, the sound of our voices, the comfortable silence in between conversations. It just felt so right. Everyone was in a good mood, and it made me realize how important family is. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own busy lives that we forget to appreciate the people who are closest to us. But that day, I felt this deep sense of contentment, knowing I was surrounded by people I loved and who loved me back. After lunch, we decided to play some board games together. We used to play these games all the time when we were younger, but as we got older, life just got in the way. It was nice to return to something familiar. I remember laughing so much while playing. We were all being a bit competitive, but in a fun way. And I think what made it even better was how easy it was to just be ourselves. No stress, no deadlines, just pure, unfiltered happiness. I think that's what made me feel so joyful. It was a moment where everything felt in balance, and I didn't have to worry about anything else. What made this moment even more meaningful for me was when I thought about how rare these times can be. Sometimes we don't realize how special these small moments are until they're over. I've had many busy days, rushing from one task to another, and on those days, it's easy to forget what really matters. But on that Sunday, I had a moment of clarity. I felt truly present, like I wasn't thinking about what I had to do next or what I hadn't accomplished yet. I was just enjoying the moment with the people I care about most. Another thing that made me feel really happy during that day was when we took a group photo. It wasn't anything fancy, just a quick selfie on my phone, but it captured the essence of that day. Looking at the picture later, I was reminded of the smiles, the laughter, and the connection we shared. It's one of those photos that I'll always keep to remember how lucky I am to have such a supportive and loving family. Now, when you're preparing for the IELTS speaking test, you might get asked to describe a moment when you felt very happy. It's important to remember that this is your opportunity to show how you can describe an event in detail. You want to talk about the people, the place, the emotions you felt, and why that moment was so special. And don't forget to mention the sensory details: what you saw, heard, smelled, or felt. For example, in my story, I described the warmth of being surrounded by family, the sounds of our laughter, and even the taste of the food we were eating. These details can make your response more vivid and engaging. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with a little reminder. Happiness isn't always about big achievements or special events. Sometimes it's found in the small, everyday moments that we often overlook. So take a moment to appreciate those moments, whether it's spending time with loved ones, enjoying a peaceful walk, or simply having a good conversation. Life moves quickly, and it's important to savor the happiness you find in the little things. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe to Ali Trainings Official for more IELTS tips. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.